So Asmongold, I did not know who he was. Asmongold. Okay, I literally didn't even know who he was, like, until today. He is also known as Zach Rar, is an American YouTuber, content creator, and Twitch streamer. His content primarily focuses on World of Warcraft, but he has covered other video games topics related to gaming culture. Okay, so he's a gamer. He's a gamer. Okay. And a racist and apparently a Nazi. Because what he said was insane. Insane. Okay, so like I said, I didn't even know who this guy was until today, but apparently he is a pretty well-known Twitch streamer, gamer, whatever. He literally was talking about Palestinians. I don't know the context of like how it came up. I just saw the clip. And he's doing like actual Nazi talking points about them, talking about how he doesn't care about the people in Gaza, what's happening to them, that their culture is bad. It's insane. It's straight up like Nazi talking points. Let's see if we can.
Israel killing them is not going to combat homophobia at all.
Okay. All right. We can come to that agreement.
Okay, great. All right, perfect. That's it.
Yeah.
And beyond that, like I
that.
said, it's not if they're going to be homophobic and Israel's killing them versus they're going to be homophobic and Israel's not killing them, I prefer the they're going to be homophobic and Israel's not killing them outcome. Okay.
Did this happen? I'm kind of learning it with you guys. Did this happen on Hassan's show? A good point and a true point. Asmongold and Bill Maher, Boomer Maher, they spend all year vilifying LGBTQ plus people, but as soon as it justifies slaughtering Palestinians, suddenly they're strong allies worried about being trans in Gaza. True. True. They're always shitting on LGBTQ people, and then when it comes to Gaza and they want to justify genocide, all of a sudden they're like, what about being gay in Gaza? What about being trans? Am I right? Okay. Bro, this is his streaming area. This is disgusting. What the hell? Bro, this is like mental illness. Ozzo the Great is the... Oh, it's on YouTube. Okay, let me see. Yeah, this is like scary, his house. Like, clean your house, bro.
It is directly antithetical.
Is this what you mean? Is this what you were referring to? Imagine being a big streamer and not paying for housekeeping. For real. Okay, let's watch this. No.
To everything Western values stand for, and it is an inferior culture in all ways.
Now, the funny thing is this. He talks about being an inferior culture. This is his bedroom, bro. Look, this is his bedroom. Bro, you think that's bad? Check this out. He was caught on YouTube. Check this out, bro, yeah? Islamnet is establishing a masjid and a community center. If you donate to build this masjid, Allah will inshallah build a house for you in Jannah with bricks of gold and silver. Every person who prays in this masjid, every child that memorizes the Quran, you will inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters and dear friends. So I saw this video and I found it so hilarious because there was so much irony in it. Okay, we're gonna get straight into it. Apparently, some YouTuber in America called Asmongold or something for that matter. Yeah. So here's the video, and he's having his take on the whole Palestinian Israeli the genocide that's happening. And this is what he had to say.
If you want to consider a genocide as a systematic killing of a group of people, they have genocide built into Sharia law right now. So no, I'm not going to cry a fucking river when people who have genocide that's baked into their laws are getting genocided. I don't give a fuck. They're terrible people.
What an
It's
idiot.
not even a question.
What an idiot!
People don't see it that way. They'd be doing the same thing.
He's so hood rat. Oh my gosh, he's so hood rat.
How much did they kill? As many as they can. They're not able to kill as many people as Israel because they don't have as many bombs and as many weapons. But if they did, they'd be doing the same thing.
No, this is so embarrassing. This is literally, he is the stereotype of every moron, American, Western idiot. Like, like seriously, he is like the stereotype of the dumbest, most racist, uninformed American that there is. Like, I like how he's like, yeah, it's not even a question, bruh. It's not even a question, bruh. Embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. No, and this guy, you guys, this guy is so insanely embarrassing too, because he's like the stereotype of every white supremacist, racist, Western American that is uneducated, idiotic, and just eats fast food and doesn't know anything. It's just racist and says that Western civilization is more, is like, I guess more is better, is civilized, and that, you know, Muslims aren't, and Arabs aren't civilized, and they have an inferior culture as opposed to us. Like, first of all, I'm so tired of hearing that. This place is a dump. Like, what culture is so, what makes our culture so better when we've got fucking homeless people everywhere? People can't afford houses. People can barely afford to eat. This guy is hood rat as fuck. He looks filthy. His apartment is filthy. And he's got old fast food cups all over the place. And he's calling them inferior? Take a shower. Like, oh my gosh. It's so embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Like, I'm embarrassed for him. If he wasn't so hateful. Because, like, what he's saying by claiming that, like, he doesn't care about the Palestinians being genocided because they've got an inferior culture, that's literally Nazi shit. That's actual Hitler shit. That is shit straight out of Mein Kampf. And he says that freely. It's insane. It's so racist. It's incredibly racist. It's incredibly xenophobic. It's incredibly Islamophobic. Like, he is just racist, Islamophobic, hateful, has Western white supremacy ideology, has this, like, you know, Western imperialist white supremacist ideology, which is hilarious because he's fucking hood rat. Like, it's so, I love when insanely hood rat, like, white people will be like, listen, man, they're an inferior culture. They don't have civilized nation like we do. It's like, bro, you've got like 40 fast food cups rotting in your room. Who are you talking about? Oh my gosh. Wow. Get a mirror, brah.
That's it. Just takes enough. That's right. These people are not your allies. They are not the same as us. They come from an inferior culture.
They're not the same as us. Again, that right there, they come from an inferior culture. They're not the same as us. That is such insane, like, racist Nazi talking points. Like, you're probably not. Probably not. Thank you, O'Day, for the super chat. Okay, but it's so racist for him to go, they're not like us. They're not the same as us. Like, that's actual Nazi shit. Because there is no such thing, if you're a human being, to say they're not like us. There are certain things that every human has in common. Every human being has in common. Every human has a soul. Every human has a brain. Well, not every human has a soul. Some people are evil as fuck. But every human will die. Like, humans are not different from each other at a fundamental level. And so to say they're not like us, that is dehumanizing Nazi language. Yeah, people have different cultures. But like, it actually makes me laugh when Western imperialists, and specifically white Western imperialists, talk about our advanced culture as if this place isn't fucking crumbling. Like, as if America isn't crumbling under the weight of its own imperialism. Like, bro, you don't even give people health insurance. There are homeless people everywhere. No one has a good paying job. A bunch of people can't afford housing or childcare. There was a ton of Americans that just had their entire lives wiped out in the South because of hurricanes. And we're not going to rebuild that infrastructure. People can't afford shit here. There's homelessness everywhere. And you guys are talking about our superior culture? Like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
That is horrible. It kills people for their identity. It is directly anti.
Kills people for their identity? You mean like Zionists literally killing Palestinians because of their identity? Really? You mean like that? Because last time I checked, the genocide that's happening in Gaza right now is happening because they are Palestinian and because they want their land. Oh, you would never get away with it. O'Day, it's funny that you say that, which again, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you, O'Day. You're so generous. But imagine, I was talking to someone from Gaza today, and he said the same thing to me. He actually knew who Asmongold was, and I didn't. He was like, imagine saying that. No, absolutely not. Canceled from everywhere. Arrested. Like, if you as a Palestinian said that about an Israeli, it would be wall-to-wall news coverage here. It would be wall-to-wall news coverage. It would be, if you said that as a Palestinian, no matter where you live, it doesn't matter if you were in Palestine or if you were in America. If you said that as a Palestinian about an Israeli, you would lose your job. You would get fired, okay? You would be all over the news. Mainstream media would be screeching and whining about it. You'd have the ADL on your ass, Jonathan Greenblatt, crying about how, you were genocidal and trying to kill Israelis and make them unsafe. You would have all this insanity. The weight of every company would come down on you, and every single Arab, whether they were Palestinian or not, would be forced to come out and make public statements condemning you. Because you'll notice, whenever a Arab person or a Muslim person commits any type of attack, the entire Muslim world is required to come out and condemn radical Islam. But if a white person says something like this or commits a terrorist attack, not all white people are expected to come out and condemn it. But you know what? I'm going to turn a new leaf here. I'm going to be the example that I want to see in the world. To all my Arab and Muslim and even non-Muslim Christian Arab brothers and sisters, anyone in the Muslim world, I am taking it upon myself as a white American. I condemn radical white supremacy and Nazi ideology and Asmongold and everything he stands for, including the fact that he apparently has never seen a trash can or a vacuum or a shower. That racist, Western imperialist, white supremacist rhetoric is dangerous, and I condemn it. You certainly won't see that. Yeah, exactly. It's like genocide. Like, but the thing is that a Muslim would never be able to say what this guy said. Never. It would be everywhere. It would be all the drama for days and days and days and days. We would be having to hear about it. We'd see Shai Davidai crying about it on Instagram Live and talking about how everyone's out to get him. No, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's truly, it really is.
Antithetical to everything Western values stand for, and it is an inferior culture.
What does Western values stand for aside from greed? Really? Like, what values? Certainly not human rights. We know that for sure.
In all ways. It is that simple. No, I don't feel bad for them.
It is that simple.
No, I don't feel bad for them. I don't feel sorry for them. I don't care. I don't support them.
Okay.
You're a psychopath. Like, I just want you to understand that. I want you to know that. People like him are psychopaths. They're dangerous people. Dangerous people. If you are a breathing human being with a pulse, and you can look at what has happened to the people of Palestine, you can see the videos of like what happened to Shaban al-Dalu being burnt alive in a tent. You can see the endless stream of videos of injured and dead children. And you can tell them that you can say with a straight face that you don't care. You're evil. You're evil. This guy is evil. You're evil. And everybody should stay away from a person like that. For him to say that he doesn't care, he is unmoved by what is happening to the people in Palestine, in Gaza. He's evil. Because anybody that has a pulse, that has a heart, cannot watch those videos and not be wrecked with grief and sadness and pain and heartbreak and rage. You cannot, unless you are a psychopath. Like, it's actually scary.
Okay, now just want to show you some stuff here. It's very, you know what's funny about it? He said they're an inferior culture. Okay, so this is what he said a couple of weeks ago. He goes, weird as F to see so many people coming out with the statements about the Israeli-Palestinian conflict as if they need to comment on it. Can we please stop this weird culture around expecting people with no relevant background or education to talk about world events and politics? He's a flipping gamer. Okay, now the funny thing is this. He talks about being an inferior culture. This is his bedroom, bro. Look, this is his bedroom. Bro, this is his bedroom. Do you want to see something more funny? Do you want to see something more funny?
Yeah, please.
He's talking about being inferior. Bro, that looks like a trash can. Trash can looks messy. Bro, you think that's bad? Check this out. He was caught on YouTube. Check this out, bro, yeah?
Oh. There's a roach flying at me. Give me a minute.
Look, watch.
Where'd he go?
Look, watch this.
Oh, shit. He's on my belly. Look.
Watch this, look.
He's right there.
There's a cockroach on him.
Get him out.
Bro,
Get out of my...
bro, his house is so dirty, there's cockroaches flying on him. Did you see that? There's cockroaches flying on him, bro, yeah? Now, I found that so flipping ironic. Bro, look at this. This is disgusting. This is a filthy way of living, bro. It looks like there's feces on the floor. And he's talking about we've been an inferior culture, okay? That was the irony. Like, it was crazy, bro. SubhanAllah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No, that just like traumatized me, you guys. That just like traumatized me. Because I'm sure that some of you who've like gotten to know me over, you know, the last year that I've been doing content, I am terrified of roaches. There's nothing I can't handle more. I can't stand them. Like, I can't. The fact that this guy is so disgusting and filthy that a cockroach literally climbed on him and it didn't even look like he killed it. It looked like he just threw it. Like he didn't even get rid of it. He just like threw it on the ground. That is disgusting. Oh my gosh. And he, like, I'm so scared of, I am so scared of, he started petting it. Wait, are you being serious? I think you like this. No, that is so disgusting. Oh my gosh. And like, he wasn't even alarmed. He wasn't even alarmed. I would be screaming. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I would be screaming. Oh my gosh. I would be screaming. He like he didn't even freak out. It was like he was like, oh, you know, whatevs. What? Ah! Oh my gosh, that is so disgusting. That is so disgusting. He's filthy. Oh my gosh.
The first thing I want to mention is he's making these bold claims about the Sharia calls for a genocide. Is there anywhere in our Islamic traditions, Hadith, Quran, statements of the scholars, you name it, anywhere about committing genocide?
That's the contrary. I think you know best. First Samuel's. What does it say there?
Yeah, well, but I don't know if he's a Christian. First Samuel chapter 50 verse 3.
No, but it's,
Kill men, women,
Jews will follow that because it's the Old Testament, right?
Exactly. So the funny thing is,
What does it say in that verse again?
It says, "Kill, go to the Amalekites and kill men, women, children, babies, and donkeys."
And it's relevant because Netanyahu mentioned the
Yes,
Amalekites
and
themselves.
remember what Amalek did to you.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
and this is mentioned many times, you know. And
There is no equivalent verse in the Quran. Is there?
anywhere. And the funny thing is, he's saying that if they
Not only that, but even if you take religion out of it, when he says they're inferior culture, oh, it's a culture based on genocide. It's like, bro, the culture based on genocide is the West. Like, that's you, boo. That's us. Our culture is based on imperialism and genocide. Like, every accusation is a confession, I swear. Yeah, I bet he didn't wash his hand. I bet he didn't wash his hand. Maybe they go, probably. Probably, okay. Oh my gosh.
had the power, they would have done it. Nowhere in our literature. That's so funny, bro, that they accuse us of something. That's why
it's projection.
Psychological projection. Every accusation is a confession. So nowhere in the Sharia, and I challenge you. Yes, I me or hijab.
Every dirty thing that they...
hijab, it doesn't. I'll challenge you to any discussion or debate on this topic that anywhere in the Quran or the Sunnah it teaches us to be genocidal. Nowhere in Islam.
I think you should challenge him to a FIFA match.
No, I can do Call of Duty. I'll smash him. Call of Duty all day, every day.
That's the only thing he can maybe.
Yeah, we yes, exactly. So the thing is, number one, nowhere in the Sharia, you don't know nothing about Sharia. You're just absolute ignoramus. You look at your bedroom, bro. What a disgusting place to live.
You look like Ozzy Osbourne.
Okay, I would have recommended another disgusting exactly, like a junkie. Okay, like a junkie. I would have recommended that other scumbags book. What's his name? Jordan Peterson. Clean your room. Yeah. Okay. Now talking about inferior culture. Yeah. Talking about Islam. Let me tell you something.
Yeah. It's
Islam,
not culture in the first place, is it?
when was the last time you washed your ass?
Yes.
Wash his face more.
When was the last time you washed your backside?
He hasn't even cleaned his room.
Listen, in Islam, we know the basic etiquette of washing your backside. You don't even wash your backside, bro. Okay, look at your bedroom. You live in absolute filth, and you want to come here. And he made an apology, by the way. His apology was very, because I think the sponsors cancelled him.
He's got some sponsors, is he?
Yeah, he's got some sponsors. Yeah, let me see if I can. It goes.
He needs to sponsor Febreze.
Exactly. No, he needs to probably forget Febreze.
Hoover company.
Yeah, seriously, it's so disgusting. Like, bro. The only reason why he apologized was because he lost sponsorships. Yeah. Most of the time when you see these ghouls after they say something horrific like this, apologize, it's usually because they lost money. Like a sponsorship or a deal got canceled or something. Oh my gosh.
Company, yeah. There's no bleach is the sponsor of the videos.
Looking back
on
it,
it, I was way too much of an asshole about the Palestine thing. My bad. Of course, no one deserves to have their life destroyed, even if they do things or have views I find regressive. You guys deserve more than me saying stupid. No, man, we don't buy your apology, man. You clown. Your sponsors probably will cancel you. Is this guy on Twitch?
He's got like 2 million on YouTube.
Wherever he is, mass report it. Mass report this flipping scumbag. The only reason he's apologizing is because his probably sponsors are cancelling on him. I mean, any last words, bro?
Yeah,
I don't think he's nothing.
He's a nobody. He's a nobody. Exactly. That's it, brothers and sisters. Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Check our next video. Inshallah, we're reacting to the scumbag Nas Daily, the one who his wife left him without giving him anything. That's the next video. Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Whoever
That's amazing. I like how he goes, "Oh, they deserve better than like me, like whatever." Okay, but what's so embarrassing about that is that yeah, you're not sorry. You're not sorry. You even if they have views I find regressive, bro, I wouldn't take your opinion on what's regressive. I wouldn't take the opinion on what's regressive from a slob, a pig that lives in his own filth and can't even throw his soda cups away. Like, bro. Oh my gosh, it's so disgusting. That is so insane. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. Guys, this guy literally looks like he lives in a trailer. Asmongold. Wait, hold on. I want to go back to his Twitter. Here's what I'm going to tell you guys too. You should if you are Arab or Muslim, you should never, ever, ever contribute to this guy getting any money again. Because you know what? You don't think about it a lot because, like, Muslims and Arabs don't really have as much financial influence in the United States as let's say, Israel does. They don't have as much financial influence. But there are markets from the Muslim world, regardless of where somebody is living in any kind of Arab country. You guys have market capital. You know what I mean? Like, there are some rich Muslim people that live in the Middle East. There's actually a lot of rich people that are Muslim that live in the Middle East. But there's also a lot of Muslim consumers who live in the Middle East. There's a lot, and forget about the Middle East. There's a lot of Muslims who live in the West. There's a lot of Muslim people and Arab people, not just Muslims, Arabs in general, who live in the West. And you guys, and some of you guys, you know, have money. And you guys are consumers too. And this is about spending power and boycotts. Every Muslim, every Arab, whether you're Arab Christian, Arab Muslim, Arab Jewish, whatever, every Arab person should boycott this guy. Never buy anything from him. Buy from his sponsorships, boycott his sponsors, boycott his channel, unsubscribe, like hurt this guy. If you really want to punish someone in the United States, you hit them in the only way that America cares about, which is money. This guy does not deserve to have a single Arab supporter after what he said. Like, truly disgusting. Starbucks is feeling it. Yeah, and the funny thing is too, is that Starbucks isn't even on the BDS list. Like, they don't even have Starbucks in Israel. But like, they somehow got looped into the boycott because, as far as I'm remembering, if I'm remembering correctly, they got they fired one of their union employees for posting Free Palestine, and so they kind of got roped into the BDS movement, even though they're not even on the list. But which, by the way, if you don't support BDS, you should, and you should look for everything that BDS tells you to boycott and boycott it. But like I said, you know, everybody has spending power. Everybody has spending power and can choose what they put their money into. And these people, like in America, it is all, you know, about money and about sponsorships and all of that shit. So like, hit him where it hurts. Unsubscribe from his channels, boycott any of the people that he's working with so that he actually has to like suffer some consequences for saying such vile racist things. Good. Good. Bro, he looks so embarrassing. He looks like he lives in a trailer. No hate to my trailer friends. Bro, so embarrassed. Let's read his apology again really quick. It was like pathetic. What is this? Oh, that's old. Oh, here it is. Looking back on it, I was way too much of an asshole about the whole Palestine thing. My bad. That's like obnoxious. That's like obnoxious. My bad. Of course, no one deserves to have their life destroyed, even if they do things or have views I find regressive. You guys deserve more than me saying stupid shit like that. I'll do better. First of all, by him saying my bad, he makes it seem like it's not a big deal or like we shouldn't care. Like it's just not a big deal. Like, what a psycho. You're right, O'Day. Thank you for reminding me. We need to get into this. We need to do this. Okay. Because I don't have enough time now to get into the New York Times thing because we were talking about everything else, which is fine. I love just like kind of doing it on the fly with you guys. But yes, I do want to talk about the Smotrich video before I end the stream. I know someone wrote, "You're psychotic. I reject your apology."